What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Prismatic channel, and today we're discussing a topic that I never thought that I would be discussing, let alone uploading a video like this ever. But apparently this has been going around the past 2 weeks or so. This has been a thing. The only reason I know about this, I'm pretty sure the main reason why people know about this is because one day while I was on Twitter, I got a notification reading that a user on Onlyfans that was originally somebody on the 90 Day Fiancé program, which is now an Onlyfans model, ended up in the hospital because she was selling farts in a jar. And yeah, like I always say this in videos and like topics like this. I'm like, the internet never fails to surprise me, and this is another good example. But anyways, I got the notification on Twitter, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Are you serious? And then I did some more digging into it, and then I was like, what? Are you serious? She was selling these for $1,000. $1,000 per bottle. Now that sounds pretty crazy, don't you think? I was like, what? Are you serious? No shot, dude. Really? $1,000 per bottle? And then the funny thing too, she uploaded a video on YouTube explaining the process and explaining why it's worth the $1,000. She says like, you guys think about the cost of the jars. I don't think she, I don't remember she mentioned that. But you guys think in the cost of the jars. You guys think of the cost of buying the rose petals, because she put rose petals in the jars, mostly for decoration, I believe. You guys think of the cost of the food, because she went on like a protein diet or some sort to make it smell better. She also mentioned you gotta think of the cost of like the paper and ink, because she wrote like a note in like every single one of the drawers. And then she was like, that's why it's worth $1,000. But I don't mean to sound like that person, but the labor to cost ratio doesn't sound like it's worth $1,000. Alright, the jar, a single jar is going to cost you about maybe $5. The paper is probably going to cost you $2. The petals are probably going to cost you around maybe $6 if you buy in a bundle. Labor to cost pricing ratio, it doesn't really add up. But you know, that's just me. The main reason, I'll tell you the main reason why it's $1,000. I don't think she told you this, but the main reason why it's $1,000 it's because there's a market for people who are willing to spend $1,000 for this stuff. It's like buying a can of air off Amazon, but those are like way cheaper than this. And that's the only reason why she sold them for the price that they were at, is because she knew that people are willing to buy for it. And let me remind you guys, Belle Delphine did this way before anyone else. She was the person who basically started this bottled trend thing. The bath water, that went for like 10,000 each, right? Something around there. So like $1,000 compared to a $10,000 bath water, the $1,000 sounds a little more reasonable. But at the end of the day, you're basically just paying for bottled human air inside of a jar, with a note written and some petals for decoration. You know the saying, don't hate the player, hate the game, something like that. And yeah, I do hate the game. I hate it. I'm not disappointed or criticizing her for saying, yo, why'd you make that, why it's not worth $1,000. Well, I kinda did, but I'm not mad at her for selling it for $1,000. I'm more confused about why someone is willing to spend $1,000 on that product. But anyways, this made her end up going to the hospital, basically causing her to end this business that she was running, which, you know, that sucks, I guess. You're not able to make $1,000 off per jar anymore. But she has found a new way to make money off this. She started to sell NFTs. I still don't understand why people are excited about it. The main reason why people go into NFTs anyway is because they realize it's a very lucrative business. You can make a lot of money with dumb people. So that's probably why the reason she's doing this. By the way, she has a website linked to this about it. She's selling the things for like 0.05 Ethereum, which if you put that into the conversion chart, it's not that expensive. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more. She's selling it for 0.05 Ethereum, which is around $160. So $160 for NFT, not that bad. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm honestly kind of surprised that she's selling this for $160 than 500 or so. Maybe because it's digital, so it doesn't mean as much. You can't smell it. It's not scented. The only downside of this is that you can't smell it. You cannot have the sensational smell of an NFT. There's no scented formula into this. It's just digits on a screen. You can't actually smell it. So that's the only downside about this NFT thing, is that you can't have the sensation of smelling this. Like, good on you that you're able to capitalize on something so ridiculous as this, but my god, dude, I question more of the consumer than the distributor. Okay, she just found a good way to make money quickly. The people who bought this, I have more questions for them. Why did you buy it? Why did you think it was worth spending the $1,000 or like the $500 or so? What did you gain from it? I just have more questions for the consumers than the distributor for it. But anyways, that's basically this video. Very interesting topic. Something, again, I never expected something like this, but again, we had somebody 2 years ago sell bath water, so like this isn't that far off the beaten path of stuff like this, and I believe someone else did something similar to this as well. So I shouldn't be surprised e-girls on the internet would do anything for like clout and money and all that. So this isn't that crazy now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more. But yeah, a very interesting thing to start off the year is something like this. But yeah, let's see what happens this year. Let's see what cancellations happen. To see who what controversies ends up spiraling out of control this time around. But yeah, till then, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Now, see you guys next time. Bye.